with that bull. Better pay me, Scottie Pippen. Jumping out the gym, yeah, I ball like Scottie Pippen. Check the numbers, ain't no games, I'm moving with precision. Put some respect on my name, I feel like Scottie Pippen. I'm feeling unappreciated, underrated, I think it's time for payment. Add some zeros and commas to the statement. At the table we renegotiating, I ain't from Buffalo, I need a duffel full of bills. Pay me like I'm Sean Carter, Wayne Carter under deals. Call Mav, I'm trying to triple the cash.
Professor, what do you think of NBA 2K23 so far?
It was dope. Right away looking at it, you could see the graphic upgrades. You know, like sometimes in the past people be like, oh, it's 2K, it's always pretty good. But like this one was exceptional. Right when I looked at it, I had like double take. I'm like, this is a real game? Like.
So you're getting scanned today. How excited are you about that?
I'm super excited because A, now I get to play as myself in the game and I'm gonna start playing more than I do normally. And then B, I have history with 2K. So from 2K7 to 2K12, we did a lot of like the signature moves for a lot.
We're the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Lots of enthusiasm around that presentation of the Star-Spangled Banner. And we've got plenty more coming up. Stay tuned.
Legendary. You in the stands, I ain't need no commentary. If you the competition, you gon' get buried. I don't cheat on the game, we getting married. Yeah. They gon' know me as legendary. You in the stands, I ain't need no commentary. Ain't no option, ain't no secondary. I just throw it out like a Hail Mary. Legendary.
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. And tonight, we've got Minneapolis playing against the Celtics. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. All right, a chance to check out stats for him.
And guys, he's regressed a little bit offensively. He hasn't been the same this month as he was earlier in the season. He's lacking the edge that he had, and he needs to change his mindset. Stop sitting back and get into attack mode.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. In this era of player empowerment, it's often the Stars' prerogative to change teams. And so often, they choose the destination markets. For the small market teams, that leaves one option. Draft your superstar and build around him quickly. Because, guys, that clock is ticking faster than ever.
It always does. Thank you, D.A. Here are the five for Minneapolis. They've got Martin. Goose out there with Pollard, and it's ABC. And for Boston, we've got Goose, and it's Dennis in at the small forward. So off the tip, it's Boston. And there's the pass to Dunleavy. From deep. It's hauled in by Minneapolis. And pushing it up, here's Minneapolis. Here's Pollard. To the middle. And he jams it with authority.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Pass to Kuzi. Count it. Here's Martin. 9 points last game. Pass to Mikan. Here's Goose. Outside, Martin passes to Pollard. 4 on the clock. Rebounded by Felix. Dennis covered by Martin. Shot from 16. That shot no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
Here's Felix. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Pollard.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Minneapolis moving it around. Here's Goose. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. They get it back. Mikan, his shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Yeah, he just has such great command of that area of the floor. Mikan puts just as much effort into his offensive rebounding as he does at the other end.
Here's Goose. 11 points for him in that last game against New York.
Yeah, a terrific defensive effort along with that. 4 blocks in the game. Huge lift defensively for them. Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Over to the left wing. Here's Goose. And Boston with the rebound.
Yeah, in this game, they'll want to approach things a little differently, I think. Got blown out last time due to being a little too aggressive on the defensive side.
You know, there's a balance between that aggression and overdoing it. You can't reach in. These are things officials are looking to call.
Now, here is Martin. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Sharman, defended by Dunleavy. Here's Sharman. He can't get it to go. Now Boston takes it the other way. And the Lakers with another miss.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And there's the call on Boss. That is his first foul of the game. And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Take this opportunity to show you the teams that have been the best three-point shooting squads over the last 10 games.
You know, they've certainly been knocking down threes at a high rate. You can just see their confidence growing.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, six on the shot clock. Rebound the Lakers. Mikan's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Right side, Martin kept the line.
Oh!
You got to get it.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Kuzi. To end the drought, he lays it in.
I'll tell you, Kuzi is pretty crafty down there on the block, has that sense of how to score in traffic.
Here's Mikan. Last game out, 36 points for him. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Mikan's got 8 points.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things at him, but he's been unstoppable.
That shot missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And that one, good.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Felix, the pass to Dennis. Shoots the three. That one's not going to go. Minneapolis goes the other way with it.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
Sharman, defended by Dunleavy. Misses in close.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
The pass to Kuzi. Over Martin. Kuzi with the bucket. He's got 6.
A quick trigger, and from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Pass to Goose. There's the lob to the hoop. Here's Sharman. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Kuzi. He's got 6. To the inside, Dennis lays it up off the glass.
A ragged start for him offensively, but he'll take it. That brings him to 1 of 8 from the field.
And here's Martin. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Sharman. And it's Felix with the rebound.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Here's Dennis. The shot falls for only his second bucket. 2 for 9.
Very aggressive in terms of looking for his shot. 9 attempts already, but only able to knock down 2.
Martin with it. Sharman, defended by Dunleavy. Here's Sharman. Here's Goose. And Boston with the rebound. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
You know what? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
Here's Kuzi. No good on the shot. Minneapolis goes the other way with it. Felix misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Outside, Martin. Pass to Pollard. Here's Goose. His last outing, he had 8 points. Passes it to Mikan. Rebounded by Felix. Felix has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And he goes in for the jump.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Minneapolis has gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. So the Lakers call timeout, their first. deciding to change it up.
And let's check out some stats. Here are the numbers for Goose. He's averaging 10 points a game, 11 rebounds, and 3 assists. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right. He can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
Here's Phillip. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Here's Tyler. Back to Webb. Over Hawkins. And again, the Lakers no good. Boston trailing. Chandler outside. Inside, Bogaric. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Now Webb, looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Tyler passes to Phillip. Minneapolis needs to get off a shot. Here's Tyler. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here's Solomon. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Goose.
2 minutes.
Rebound by Tyler.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Now the pass to Pollard. Bell against Hawkins. Trying to end the drought. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Here's Goose. Pass to Solomon. Shot clock at 6. It's blocked. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Nichols. Up again. Rebound the Lakers. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the first. Here's Pollard. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Raptors in Toronto.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
Hawkins against Webb. Here's Solomon. It's Hawkins on the wing. Pass to Solomon. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Now, here is Webb. No points in the game yet for him. Tyler down low. He's covered by Hawkins. Tyler, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And here's Hawkins. Chandler outside. And a miss there on the triple. And a closely contested grit and grind first quarter comes to a close. Celtics lead by 1. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
Minneapolis shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. We've got Hawkins, and it's Chandler in at the 3. That's the Boston 5.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
Here is Hawkins. Passes it to Nichols. There's the pass to Solomon. From past the arc. No good. Minneapolis goes the other way with it. That's tipped. They recover it. Another block. They get it back. Boston shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively, to say the least. Bogaric, it's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
For Minneapolis, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pass to Pollard. Here's Phillip. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Deft touch on the alley-oop. And the Lakers lead by 1. And Boston has possession. Passes it to Nichols. Nice ball movement by Boston. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Phillip passes to Pollard. Here's Phillip. Pass to Pollard. He can't get that one. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. The pass to Hawkins. Here's Solomon from the arc. It's good from long range. And now a 4-point Boston lead.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Now, here is Webb. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
First personal foul.
And now, a look at the upcoming schedule for Minneapolis. On Monday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Thursday, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers coming into town.
And no secret that this team can be very tough in their own building. And that's good news as they are loaded up with home games over the next stretch. This is a chance to create some separation.
And that one misses. You know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
Celtics making a switch here. Bayless is checked in. And he sinks the second. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Phillip. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Webb with it, and they pick up 2.
That's a terrific set that they just ran.
Here's Solomon. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Down low. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with, and then the guts it takes to pull them off, always blows me away.
You look at Dunleavy. He's definitely got a shot of making it to the top 4 slots this year. We'll just have to see if he ends up moving up.
Listen, I know this guy is hoping he gets the opportunity to be a part of it this year, and it would be a huge disappointment for him if he's not able to showcase some of those phenomenal dunking skills.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, There are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
And it's denied. Now, here is Bell. Bayless covering. And it's good, 2 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Kuzi, covered by Martin. Takes it inside. They retain possession. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Minneapolis trails by 5. To the paint. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
At the line for 1. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
One more thing they've done well is challenge shooters and change shots. A lot of blocks early.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And that's his strongest trait, the unselfishness from Kuzi. Fantastic at realizing when one of his guys has an opportunity for a clean look.
Now here is Martin. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Now Bayless. Six to shoot. Kuzi misses the 3.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Now here is Martin. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Sharman, funded by Dunleavy. Here's Sharman. And that one hits back iron. The Celtics have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Dennis passes to Bayless. Here's Kuzi, covered by Martin. Here's Kuzi. He's got 6 over Mikan. Kuzi can't hit.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. So it's the Celtics now. Minneapolis getting their last shot to go. Kuzi passes to Bayless. Out left to the wing. Kicks to Dunlap. Here's Kuzi. Boston again missing.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Offensive rebound. Here's Goose. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Goose has gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. Trying to get something going. Offensive rebound. Bogdarich comes up empty here. That puts him at 3 for 6. For Minneapolis, they've gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Sharman, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
1 plus the penalty.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Lakers?
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
Boston trails by 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Kuzi. Rebounded by the Lakers.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
And pushing it up. Here's Boston. finished off the break. Kuzi's got 8 points.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise. Just 1 of 7 from the field.
Lakers have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Pass to Goose. Sharman, defended by Dunleavy. Here's Sharman. It's good. The basket. He's now 5 for 9.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Pass to Dunleavy. Here's Kuzi. Bell with the block. And they get it back. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. It's a close game here in Boston. Martin, the pass to Bell. To the inside. They swipe it. Here's Kuzi, covered by Martin. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Goose. That's his first foul. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Here's Dunleavy. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. 5 to shoot. And the pass to Dennis. Fires the 3. Boston getting another chance here. And they take the lead. 8 points for him.
I'll tell you, you can't put your head down after a tough first quarter. You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
Pass to Mikan. Pass to Bell. A second chance effort. Martin trying to free himself up. Bell's shot is good. He talked about a back and forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Bell with the block. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Here's Kuzi. 8 points for him. And the foul called on Dime. That's his first foul. Boston making a switch here. Chandler's checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Howard's checked in. Minneapolis on D. 3-point lead. Dunleavy, the pass to Kuzi. A 3-pointer is right on target. Kuzi's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And right now, I don't think he could hit a barn the way he shot this quarter. How about 2 of 10?
2 minutes.
And here's Martin. Just 5 on the clock. And it's blocked. Here's Chandler. And too long on the shot.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Pollard. He's got 6. 1:22 left to play in the first half. To the middle, deflects the pass. It's stolen by Dunleavy. 3-pointer. Cans it from downtown. And it's a 3-point Boston lead.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
56 seconds left here in the second.
Third foul of the half, and that's the risk you take leaving him out.
And from Minneapolis.
Passes it to Pollard. Here's Tyler. 5 on the clock. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Here's Goose. Minneapolis getting their last shot to go. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Here's Phillip. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Down low. Here's Mikan. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Boston on top, leading by a point. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Taking a look at the Celtics. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
You have to recognize their bench play. Sometimes we overlook the second unit, but tonight, they've been the key. The coaching staff has got to be loving this. Getting that extra boost is huge.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team.
I like the way they rebounded. They devoted a lot of energy down low, fighting for each other on the boards, and it helped keep this game tight. If they can continue to do that, it could easily be the factor that swings the game in their favor.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Lakers shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Minneapolis. ABC is out there with Goose. Then there's Dimes. Then there's Pollard. And so it's Boston with it. Minneapolis getting their last shot to go. The pass to Nichols. Pass to Dennis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Mikan. Mikan's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Pass to Pollard. Here's Goose. To the wing on the left. Here's Sharman. They get it again.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
It's rebounded by Pollard.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game. What? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game. And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Here's Goose. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Comes up empty down low.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Inside. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Dennis passes to Dunleavy. Celtics passing it around. Looking to end the run. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
2 on the clock. Kuzi.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Here's Sharman. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Boston trails by 8. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Personal foul, first team foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Boston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Not a strong suit for this group, just around 71%.
First one falls for him. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Passes it to Mikan. Over Dunleavy. Mikan's shot is good. Mikan's got the lead up to 9 now for Minneapolis.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Minutes gone now in the third quarter. Kuzi passes to Dunleavy. To the left wing. Clock at 6.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Here's Goose. And the pass to Pollard. It's Martin on the wing. Off target from outside. Boston trails by 9. Now Dunleavy. Poked away. Shot from 12. The Lakers with the rebound. Goose has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Sharman. Rebounded by Felix. Felix has got 8 rebounds in this game. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Kuzi. Here's Goose. Boston needs to get off a shot. They get the rebound, and that one is hammered home.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Here's Goose. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. 2 points, that one goes. Mikan's got 16.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it. Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Passes it to Goose, out to the wing. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. The pass to Nichols. To the right side. Here's Goose. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Boston trails by 9. Down low, here's Felix. A rebound by the Lakers. Mikan's got 13 rebounds in the game. Exceeding. They get it back. Lays it up and banks it in.
Timeout.
That's now 8 points for Goose.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
To me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Both teams will make substitutions. Boston trails by 11. Here's Solomon. Just 5 to shoot. Rebounded by Bell. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 17-5 run here. Back to Martin. Pass to Tyler. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
What's up? When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
What's up?
Boston trails by 14. Pass to Dennis. Releases from 15. A rebound by the Lakers.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's Pollard. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Pollard's got 8 points.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
To end the cold streak, there's the killer two-handed slam.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. The All-Star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments. If I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going after it.
Now here's Chandler. Passes to Hawkins. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Solomon. Covered by Martin. It's stolen by Martin. Here's Tyler. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. 7 points in the game.
Well, this is what he does. Find ways to make his presence felt, and this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone. I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Out to the right wing. Here's Pollard. Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback. Tyler's got 9.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Solomon. Good on the three-point shot. Solomon's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Feeds it to Bell. Here's the hook. No good that time. Now Boston takes it the other way. Hawkins with it. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's Chandler. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Foul. Second team foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Minneapolis.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Yeah, and I think something they've also worked hard at tonight is crashing the boards. The second chance points have been coming in bunches.
That free throw missing. Goose, he's checked in for the Lakers. Webb comes in for Dimes. And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both. Lakers leading by 17. Here's Phillip. It's hauled in by Hawkins. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And there's the pass to Solomon.
2 minutes remaining.
Out of bounds. Minneapolis takes possession.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Lakers shooting well, 52% in the 3rd. They came to play offensively in the second half. Now, here is Webb. Defense is right there.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
Now, here is Webb. And he gets the whistle.
Foul.
2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Lakers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
They haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And he can't hit the second. Boston trails by 18. And here's Hawkins. 1:16 left to play in the 3rd. Shot clock at 6. Out to Chandler. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Minneapolis. To the inside, Goose, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Chandler, the pass to Hawkins. Here's Solomon. For 3. Webb pulls it in. To the middle. Here's Tyler. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Solomon. Misses the layup. Into the lane. Boom, he chips it straight down.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
And so it's Minneapolis finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll return shortly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Goose, and it's Chandler in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Boston 5. Shot from 12. And that one goes long.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Here's Tyler. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Craig. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
And, well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, aren't in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
Pass to Hawkins. Lobbed up there for Chandler.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Now, here is Webb. Hits it from three-point range.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Passes it to Solomon. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Second personal foul.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Shooting for Boston. One shot.
And Minneapolis has possession. Now Webb. A step-back shot here. And again, it's the Lakers.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Solomon. Now the pass to Bayless. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Minneapolis ball. Substitution for your Celtics. Bob Cousy.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Phillip. Pass to Webb. To the paint. Here's Sharman. 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Deep 2 from Bayless. And they'll get another chance.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game.
Here's Webb. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Pass to Montgomery. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Bayless. Jacks up a 3. And Davis pulls it down. For Minneapolis, they've gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the fourth. A perfect 6 for 6.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Cousy passes to Bayless. Shot to stop the run. No good on that one. Minneapolis goes the other way with it. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it. But at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Second team foul. At the line for your Celtics. At the line for 2.
Two.
He's off on the first. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Now here's Bayless, guarded by Webb. Bayless with it. The pass to Cousy. It's stolen by Bell. And pushing it up, here's Minneapolis. Bell leading the charge. He gets it in there.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Boston's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. To the left side wing. Here's Bayless. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games that they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And last season, All-Stars, Greg, missing 19% of their available games. With the shortened off seasons, are you concerned about the toll it takes?
You are, but this offseason maybe not as painfully short as the last one. And in these tough times, some sacrifices are made, no doubt. Health, perhaps, one of the biggest.
The first free throw is good. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Celtics on offense. Down low. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Minneapolis has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Foul. Second team foul.
To Webb. Shot clock at 5. Over Kuzi. Webb can't hit. Boston shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult. But in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better. And that was always a challenge. Don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
And the shot goes in.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Right wing. And he lobs it up toward the rim. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. That one drops for him.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense. That's just way too easy, guys.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. And it's in there. Webb's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Simply crushing it right now. So much more accurate in the second half than he was in the first.
Here's Kuzi. Pass to Slaughter. Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you play?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
Passes it to Felix. Puts it up from 15. The Lakers with the rebound. Here's Kursov trying to get open. It's Davis. And Boston with the rebound. Felix has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Kuzi. Guarded by Webb. There's the three. Kuzi can't hit. Minneapolis has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. There's the pass to Bell. Here's Sharman. And the layup's good off the glass. 27 points for him.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now, here is Webb. Defense right on him. For the three. And another three for Minneapolis.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Pass to Slaughter. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But then I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
From about 16, and it's Felix with the rebound. They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
And now the fast break. Bell with the ball. That ball is good for another field goal. His sixth. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Pass to Webb. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And here's Bayless. He'll bring it up for Boston. It's deflected. And so the Lakers take the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
dripping like water. Teaching but I don't have a daughter. I know me who pick up when I call her. Working big and it don't hurt to break, cause I'ma always do it how I wanna do it. Every time he lead a know it, Mr. Know I got him running to it. I'ma need the full amount before we talk it that I'm waking up and thumbing through it. Run a like a runner do it. Stun up till like a stunner do it. I'm the best that you know, and I got it on my own. Staying Gucci, hit a toe. Get my way up, it don't go. I'm the best that you know. If I touch it, then it's cold. Just like Kobe, I'm the GOAT. Get my way up, it don't go. I'm the best that you know, and I got it on my own. Staying Gucci, hit a toe. Get my way up, it don't go. I'm the best that you know. If I touch it, then it's cold. Just like Kobe, I'm the GOAT. Get my way up, it don't go. Top dog like I manage. I'm the really damaged. I came out and made the channel froze. I'm really who the panel chose. Put my name up like a banner boat. Acting tough and I'ma let her go. Name a who got a better flow, cause she can hang it up just like a telephone. Sticking out with the party on 10K to let it come see it. Friends that now make it come treat it. Spin make it come. I want the Louis in the machine out. Jewelry be called like the temperature zero. I'm the hardest, they call me the hero. Heaven is then they know what I be on. I'm the best that you know, and I got it on my own. Staying Gucci, hit a toe. Get my way up, it don't go. I'm the best that you know. If I touch it, then it's cold. Just like Kobe, I'm the GOAT. Get my way up, it don't go. I'm the best.